PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is James Spann. You have clicked onto the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday morning, the 21st day of October. Another beautiful day today, but the weather will change before the week is over. Let's go right to some Skycam shots, and I'll begin with some that we captured yesterday about 6 o'clock as the sun was going down. There's a nice look there coming from the Coleman Skycam. The sunset now a little after 6 o'clock in the evening. Up in the Tennessee Valley at Huntsville, I thought that was a nice purple sky there. As you can see the big Saturn V at the Alabama Space and Rocket Center in the background, and that's always nice. The sunset at Gulf Shores on a crystal clear autumn day from the Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. Well, this morning we've got a trough digging down across the northern Rockies. That's going to set up an interesting storm system across the Plains states later in the week, ultimately affecting Alabama. But again, today we'll be in pretty good shape. Temperatures this morning are chilly. Readings are down in the 40s once again. Weather tomorrow morning should be not quite as cool, but still pretty comfortable. And note that cold air over Minnesota and the upper Midwest, where they are below the freezing mark up there as we get deeper into the cold weather season. Here's the expected rain around the country, valid through 7 o'clock Saturday evening, and this is suggesting rain of 1 to 1.5 inches across the state. And I do think it looks like a pretty good rain event. The GFS getting more aggressive with this upper level feature, and by golly, that might be right. We could very well see 1 inch of rain Thursday night and Friday, as you'll see. And based on the dynamics, looky here. Now, we got a slight risk of severe weather today for parts of western Oklahoma, Kansas, the Texas Panhandle, eastern Colorado. Tomorrow, day 2, a slight risk for places like Dallas-Fort Worth and Shreveport, Texarkana. And we don't expect any severe weather as that thing moves into Alabama late in the week because the air simply should be too stable. In fact, I'm not so sure we see a lot of thunder with that. And hey, looky here. This is the day 2 winter weather outlook. This is the probability of at least 4 inches of snow. And we've got a big bullseye right over the state of Nebraska. Hey, now this is, mid-October here. This is not January. Could be a whopper of a snowstorm out there, as you'll see. Let's look at the GFS and talk about it. This is at 1 o'clock today at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. You can see the trough digging down across the northern Rockies. Below all that, we'll have a beautiful day, sunny with mid-70s today. Tomorrow, the trough begins to close off into an upper-level low. And again, down below that, you can see the winter storm setup, the reason for the heavy snow forecast there through parts of Nebraska, maybe up into South Dakota. But we stay dry tomorrow. Thursday, look at that. That is a deep upper-level low that's centered near Omaha, Nebraska. And down below that, the rain in advance of that feature during the day Thursday should be over Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana. And we think that rain moves in here Thursday night. And again, we note that cold high sitting over New York, 1,036 millibars. So that'll give us kind of a cooler easterly flow. So temperatures should back off a bit on Thursday. But again, we'll bring in the chance of rain Thursday night. And look at Friday. That thing just kind of meanders to the southeast. It moves from near Omaha down to about Springfield, Missouri. And that should be the day with wet weather here. In fact, again, that looks like a very wet day. That could bring up to 1 inch of rain. And again, based on the colder air aloft, there could be some thunder with that. Don't think there'll be any, strong storms, and probably not that much thunder because temperatures when the rain falls should be in the cool 60s. And Saturday, the feature moves east. It's located a little east of St. Louis. And you look at that and you think, boy, that could be still a wet day, but we dry slot. At the surface, the GFS depicts a dry slot moving in, wrapping around the upper level low, and if that indeed is the case, then Saturday should be a day where the sky becomes partly sunny. Now, the air aloft is going to be very cold. We'll easily see some convective cumulus clouds on Saturday, and you just wonder if there might be a little sprinkle or shower somewhere because of that, but for the moment we'll leave it dry. And then Sunday, very deep trough continues moving east with the center not too far from Bristol, Tennessee, and down below that there's some hint of showers underneath the cold pool over North Alabama, and that could be right. Sunday, for now, I'm not mentioning rain. we might have to revisit that. But every run of the GFS looked a little different on this, so we'll fine-tune that as we go along. And, yeah, we could see some snowflakes underneath that cold pool over the Smoky Mountains, you bet. And then Monday of next week, we are dry and cool as the feature lifts on out to the northeast. Looks awfully messy in the northeast United States. And a week from today, weather looks very, very nice. We'll go deeper into the forecast here. This is the 2nd of November. Look at that trough coming down. And that could be maybe a thunderstorm kind of deal. Remember, that kicks off our severe weather season in November. And a lot of cold air behind that, that's for sure. And then on the 5th of November, the end of the forecast, a fast zonal flow around the nation. And that always opens the door for some active weather. So things look pretty active here over the next 2 weeks. Always a very interesting time of the year between now and Christmas. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.